What is the mind to your boys coming through? And on today's video, we're gonna talk about Brad Sigmon, a 67-year-old man who was executed in South Carolina. He had the death penalty and make history. Of course, at least his name is gonna be on the books, right? Because of the means that were used to, how you say it, conduct that execution, right? So there's three ways to do this. The lethal injection, which is the most common one. The electric chair, which, man, I think that thing is brutal, right? And the firing squad. This guy had been convicted of unaliving two people, right? It was his girlfriend's dad. Apparently, he was gonna kidnap the girlfriend to take her on a lovely romantic dinner, and eventually, him and her were gonna basically go away. He was gonna unalive her and himself at the same time. So he went in there, unalived both of her parents with a baseball bat, and he ended up in jail. Now, trip on this, right? Because this individual, some way, somehow, his books, his name is going to be on the books of history, right? Because he is so far the fourth individual since 1977 that has been executed by means of the firing squad, right? The last one, it was 15 years ago. And that's a crazy way to go out, man. So they got three options, right? The electric chair, the lethal injection, and the firing squad. So, of course, who wants to get on the electric chair, right? So he said, "No, I'm not going to do that." The thing with the lethal injection, there's been a lot of issues, right? Which I still, I still believe I prefer that one than actually being shot on the heart. At least if you're gonna do that, hit me on the head where I'm gone right there and then. But the thing with the lethal injection, he didn't want to take the lethal injection because there's a lot of things going on with this. We have seen situations where it takes a long time for a prisoner, patient, to pass away. And he was scared of that, right? So he decided to go with the firing squad. Crazy as, if you to ask me, or you're to ask me, man, that's kind of out there. But you know what? You can respect that, right? He went out like somebody from back in the days would have went, But man, that's insane. So what they did, right? I think they put three prison guards who volunteered to do this job. And out of those three rifles, I think one of them has a blank, if I'm not mistaken, right? The other two have live rounds. They stay like 15 feet apart from the individual, which I'm like, hell no. If you're gonna take me out, you better do it from a close range. Or that 15 feet, I don't do that. And eventually, they cover his face. I think he's tied up on a chair, and they fire. So when they did this, the guy got hit. You can see that he tensed up and stuff like that. And eventually, you see they put a bullseye by his heart, right? Because that's the target. And they've seen that thing flying, and eventually there's blood coming out of his chest. And within, I don't know, 90 seconds, he was declared unalive. Now, I want to talk about this, man, because that is, for some people, even to me, man, it's kind of like way out. You know what I mean? Firing squad. It took me back to the 1600s, man, when that's what they used to do, right? And I was like, man, that's insane. But let's not forget that this guy, of course, he took two innocent individuals, right? They didn't have nothing to do. Maybe they had a lot of things to contribute to their family members, to the community. But man, I cannot. I mean, me, I can't believe what just took place, right? So I don't know what you guys think about this. Uh, I just first of all, I know a lot of people agree with the death penalty, and then some who don't agree with it, right? When it comes to my stand, I mean, what I agree with it, man. I think that it depends, man. It does depend. What is the crime? Do I think somebody deserves the death penalty because they unalive somebody? No. And also it depends what kind of things they did. Because in reality, if you want to make somebody suffer, let them be in prison for the rest of their lives. And trust me, people are gonna make their life miserable if they did something horrible. You know, and to see this happening, where they have to imagine being in that situation when they tell you, okay, man, how do you want to do this, right? And you start processing everything. I don't know if they give you that meal to they say they give you that last meal, whatever you want. I do wonder what he had, uh if me, they were to ask me if I was right there, man, I would probably have pizza. Hey man, can you just give me a large pizza and that's it? Take that shit down, and with extra toppings. Don't be us being skimpy with this stuff, because it's gonna be my last meal. And I do wonder what he had for dinner, which is interesting. How the mind of a human being, knowing that he's gonna be gone, how it's gonna work. Because I feel, I mean, this is me. I feel like if this is what's gonna happen, at least, have you had issues with that lethal injection? Just hit me with some morphine. You know what I mean? Put me to sleep. Give me some pills. Relax me, and then let me go. Right? I mean, come on, man. That's that's a good way in where you can let go of individuals, right? Take them to the next place. But other people are gonna be like, nah, man. The victims did not choose how to become an alive. So why are you giving this individual a choice, right? And I mean, they're right. They're 100% right. But it's something to think about. There's something weird. I mean, for me, this incident was kind of weird because, man, it makes you think about, okay, well, how many times have we seen this? The firing squad. I found it too extreme, and to know that they still got the electric chair. Like, people can actually pick and choose how they they want to go out. I thought it was just the lethal injection and that's the only option and that's it. No, apparently South Carolina and possibly other states, right? They give them the option. Which, imagine an electric chair. Oh man, I do wonder when what was the last time somebody was unalive in that electric chair. Which I'm gonna go and look into this, because that's something that just it crossed my mind, But interesting story of this individual who chose to go out like this straight. I mean, if you were to ask me, that he's a sap for that one, right? He's a sap for that one. Uh, I can only I cannot imagine what the witnesses seeing this, I mean, went through, or the officers who volunteer. Most likely those guys are fucking sick in the head. They like to do this, man, and they get a little how you say it, they go a little hard on doing shit like this, But with this being it, we are out to next video. Interesting story, man. What do you think about the death penalty? South Carolina, again, first time in South Carolina firing squad. It happened 2025. Imagine 2025. Who would have thought that on 2025 people in prison will still becoming alive through the means of a firing squad? We're talking about 2025. That's insane, and that's what I thought I brought to you guys this story, man, because I couldn't imagine, right? I couldn't I don't know, I couldn't process that. I could not process that information. I was like, I couldn't believe it, you know. So with this being it, don't forget to hit the like, a comment, and if you want to support the channel, man, subscribe to our channel. Highly appreciate it.